This is the United States Deaf National Team, an official national team of U.S. soccer full of players who have a hearing loss of at least 55 decibels in their better ear, playing the beautiful game, being unable to hear the referee, their teammates, the coaches, and the fans. In an effort to learn more about how deaf soccer works, we were invited to a match by U.S. Soccer in Volkswagen as they squared off against the German Deaf National Team. Odds are most of you watching have heard of the U.S. Men's National Team and the U.S. Women's National Team, but very few know that U.S. Soccer has an extended list of national teams, including a cerebral palsy national team, a futsal national team, a beach soccer national team, the power national team, and of course the deaf national team, which we'll be headed to watch today. Join me in this video as we experience how soccer is played without being able to use one of your most pivotal senses. This is Soccer on Silent.
But first, we got to get to the match. And we're going to be doing so with the help of Volkswagen, who is an official sponsor of U.S. Soccer, and an official sponsor of this video. They have loaned me their 2025 Tiguan, which we're going to be driving from here in New York City all the way up to the match in Hartford, Connecticut. Cue the driving montage. Right, we have made it to Hartford, Connecticut. Our ride was very smooth in the Volkswagen Tiguan. It had massage chairs and a really nice sunroof. I enjoyed that. 2 hours until kickoff. We're gonna walk around the stadium, see what's happening, and then get inside. Let's go. So the match today is the first of the year for the United States Men's Deaf National Team, and this is a big one. They are playing in a college football stadium that seats 40,000 people. Now, I don't think it'll be quite that full today, but this is still a massive deal for them to be playing a match at a stadium this large. Also have to mention, this game is being televised nationally in the United States. The United States Women's National Team is also playing a match against Portugal directly after, so we're expecting a ton of those fans to come early for this game. Hopefully, the U.S. Men's Deaf National Team will be playing Germany today. All right, so we got around 1 hour until this match kicks off now. We're walking around the stadium here, sort of checking out all the tailgates, all the pregame festivities, and we got given this sheet right here. So since these players struggle with hearing, this sheet right here tells you how to support the team without actually speaking, because remember, they can't hear, so they won't be able to hear you cheer when they score a goal, when they make a nice dribble, when they make a nice pass. So this is how you do it. So if you want to cheer, if you want to applaud, this right here is applause in sign language. If they score a goal, this right here is goal. This sheet is really cool for someone like myself. I don't know any sign language, so hopefully we'll be doing a lot of this today. We'll be getting a lot of these today. Super cool, and all thanks to the U.S. Soccer and Volkswagen as well. So we're here with Remy, who helped design the pre-match top that is going to be worn in today's match. Beautiful looking shirt that you designed. Can you talk us through sort of the design aspect and how you created it?
Yeah, so I collaborated with Val, who's on the deaf men's soccer team, and we both came up with the slogan, Unity. It represents the power of coming together, no matter the language, the ability.
What does all of this mean to you that they're putting on this match and to showcase this sport, and what does it mean to you?
It gives me the opportunity to make my work and my art and design very inclusive, and I hope that people will be inspired to learn American Sign Language. Yeah, it's an honor to be here.
Right, we are finally in the stadium. Warm-ups are underway. One of the things I've noticed immediately with the players is the use of either sign language or just hand gestures and motions to communicate with the teammates. Also just mouthing words as well to their teammates that they can understand that. This is very new to me, so I'm trying to understand this all and then explain it to you guys watching. Brand new experience for me here today. One of the things I did learn that is very important to note, most of these players off the field when they're not playing, they all use hearing devices, hearing aids to help them be able to hear and communicate. But once they're playing on the field today, they must take all hearing aid devices off. To qualify for this deaf national team, you need to have a hearing loss of 55 decibels or lower. And I'm about to show you what a hearing loss of 55 decibels is like. I'm going to lower the volume, negative 55 decibels right now. I'm going to keep speaking. What's really cool about this game today is it is being televised nationally in the US. So you can turn on your TV and watch the US Deaf national team take on Germany, which is super cool. So for this game, we're going to be showing you guys all of the match highlights. I'm going to be on the field taking some videos and kind of soaking in the experience. We're going to be highlighting one player specifically. His name is Raul Silva. He, along with myself, is a Volkswagen ambassador, and we're actually going to be doing a post-game interview with him after the match. All right, I think it's about time for this match to kick off. Let's go.
So with warm-ups complete, the players finally took the field. And to show you everything that happened this match, we got access to use the official match footage. And first things first, before this match began, were the country's national anthems, where you first had the German national team using sign language to narrate their anthem. Inside the stadium, they also had a sign language interpreter on the scoreboard for the crowd to follow along. For the U.S. anthem, they brought in sign language interpreters on the field as the anthem was sung. U.S. Soccer added so many details throughout this entire match day to really make this experience super awesome and unique. The USA would be using a 4-3-3 formation where we'd be keeping an eye out for our man Raul Silva in the midfield, who we'd be talking to after the match. And then it was finally time for this match to get underway with kickoff. And as you would have seen throughout the entire match broadcast, there would be a sign language interpreter signing everything that the commentators were saying. And as this game went along, one of my biggest questions was how players would know there's a foul or a penalty if they couldn't hear the referee. And we learned that the main referee, along with his whistle, was also carrying around a flag to wave anytime there was a stoppage in play. Also very important, we learned that since players have a hearing loss of at least 55 decibels in their better ear, many of them could still hear the whistle, since whistles typically range from 100 to 150 decibels. And one of the things I noticed immediately in this match was how quiet it was on the pitch. Every now and then you hear players scream or yell, but for the most part, it was very silent. Communication is such an important part of any sport. So as we watched the game from the field level, it was super interesting to see how these players communicated and worked with one another in their own ways. And finally, in the 18th minute, we got our first goal.
On the near side with Borden. There's a run with Abraham at the far post. If Borden can find him, he plays it across. And in!
Great run, great pass, and a great finish for the USA to go in front 1-0. And towards the end of the first half, they would quickly make it 2.
Soccer, former F-Men's Player of the Year, Chris Borden enters in the box. Great footwork for Borden, plays it across unselfishly. And it's the 37-year-old.
Another great goal, and in my opinion, even better celebration, which I had a front row seat for. Yeah, I even made it on TV. That's me right there. Halftime hit, score was 2-0. USA completely dominating. In the second half, Germany would grab the first goal.
Unmarked header to the back post and in.
And the USA would respond to make it 3-1.
As Anderson delivers a send, the heads go up, and it's played in. What a save, but it's falling up and in.
And 3-1 would be how the match would end. A win for the USA. From start to finish, I had an incredible time experiencing soccer in a different way than I ever had before. This was a team that you won't see every day making the headlines on television or on social media. They made the most of their chance in the national spotlight. It's amazing. The U.S. soccer gives these players representation, and I hope we can see more of this in the future, because soccer is truly a sport for everyone. And after the match, there was one last thing for us to do. Chat with one of the star players from the USA, Raul Silva.
Yeah, so first, what was the experience like today, being able to play in the national spotlight?
The experience today was pretty amazing. Never really had something like this before. So it's been a big change. It's pretty amazing. You know, it's like, I don't even have the words for it. It's awesome to have so much support of so many people.
What does it mean for you to be able to wear the crest, the USA, the badge, and play for your home country?
It feels pretty unreal. Every kid dreams to play for the United States. One of those feelings that you could never really explain.
Question for me, because this is something it's hard for me to understand, playing a soccer match, not being able to hear. Can you describe what that's actually like?
The big difference is basically the communication. Some of us use ASL, some of us communicate with gestures. So it's really not really a big change, because soccer is played with the feet and with the mind. So it's just something that we gotta work as a team.
What's something that people misunderstand about the deaf soccer game?
Many people think that deaf soccer isn't really competitive, but you know, like the only difference is that we can't really hear without our hearing aids, and we can't really communicate with each other. So it's not really, it really has nothing to do with how we play.
Yeah.
So, as long as we work hard and as a team, we're good.
Amazing, man. I appreciate the time.
Thank you.
Congrats on the win today.
And that's it. A day spent with the U.S. men's deaf national team. A big thanks to U.S. Soccer and Volkswagen for giving me access to make this video to showcase this amazing team to you guys. Really hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see you for the next one.